In my final part of my commentary of Sankaku Complex, let me give a full description of what it's all about, and why in my opinion it's so abominable. Sankaku Complex is a website dedicated to anime discussion. The articles posted on Sankaku Complex tend to discuss anime, manga, hentai, Japanese-made doujinshi fan-made games and manga and other functions. The forums and discussion sections seem at first glance an interesting place to hang out, with discussions on varied things, from political issues in East and South Asia, to discussions on new anime titles, and related things like Chinese anime like Astroplan, to political, social, cultural debate subjects in general. Basically, at first look it looks as if it's a general anime-centered discussion forum with slants towards otaku culture. However, a closer look at Sankaku, and you will find one of the most repulsive websites this side of the Pacific. One of the biggest, if not the biggest draws here is the hentai discussion section, and Sancom as it is called sometimes has its own image boardish functions not unlike Anboru where people can upload and download hentai and images in general. Also there is a general list of fucked up shit that happens around the world articles. The community of Sankaku Complex is a melting pot of sexually confused weeaboos, basement-dwelling otakus, trolls, pedophiles, whackers, fappers and other assorted losers who are not ashamed to call themselves so. The primary contributor to Sankaku Complex is Artifact, who lives in Tokyo. His blog is well known throughout the internet for its high-quality articles concerning child pornography, lolicon new Japanese models, soft porn, hentai, as well as articles on things that are not shock journalism, such as anime releases and model kits. However, many an article typically contains a picture of suggestive nature, even when the subject is not hentai or sexual related, or otherwise nobody would visit the site. Artifact believes he can legitimize his mind-numbingly stupid blog by using pretentious English to convince his ass that he's not a retard that wasted his life creating pages and pages of tabloid journalism and fanboy fap fodder. Even worse than the site itself is the forum, the very message board that yours truly spoke about in part 2. What happens when a bunch of sexually insecure and racially diverse weeaboos come together on a relatively unmoderated forum? Drama, hentai, pedophilia, and apartheid. As you would expect, many forum topics are devoted to the highly philosophical subject of lolicon and pedophilia. Are they same? Should lolicon be illegal? Are weeaboos actually child molesters? Many hilarious flame wars have resulted from these discussions, and one topic is not enough to contain the pedophilic tendencies of Sankaku users. Artifact states he only cares about page views and nothing else. It's not surprising someone with such a naive philosophy would end up creating one of the worst websites on the internet. And indeed it is. In my opinion, the furfags of DeviantArt have higher morals. The 4chaners have more integrity, the bidards have more wisdom, and even the Yoi fangirls and Twilight fans sluts have more composure than these idiots Sankaku's following are the lowest of the low of humanity. Barn and period, end of subject.